Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, after the drama that George Natembeya was subjected to, today he finally made his way back to Western region after landing at the Kisumu International Airport, where he was received by a good number of MCS and other leaders to welcome him back home. Now, his first stopover was in Kakamega, and of course he was accompanied by the Roots Party leader George Luchiria. So Natembeya, in as much there was no proper planning for his homecoming, he got a huge crowd in Kakamega to address. Kakamega is not Trans Nzoia. George Natembeya is the governor for Trans Nzoia. Kienda Trans Nzoia unapita Kakamega uende Bungoma. So he was in Kakamega. The only place he missed, alipita hapa Vihiga. Kwa Kakamega unapita Vihiga kienda hivi. Then after Kakamega, Bungoma. Again, another massive crowd. Then home. So this was a kind of impromptu visit to those with various stopovers. But the reality remains that Natembeya had a crowd to address. And his message is all about rejection. It's a protest. Tawe. Tawe ni kukataa. That is the message. Oppression, poor governance, the issue of poverty that has been brought by this regime of handouts, it is Tawe. And this was the situation.
Kumutambo, umaskini, njaa, mapendeleo, magonjwa, uongozi duni, kunyanyaswa, kutungia watu watoto, watchman, haya, shetani, uko jonjo bwana. Umaskini, ukosefu wa ajira, njaa, ubaguliwa. Uko wazima, uko chonjo. Sisi tumesema sasa lazima tujipange, si ndio? Kuna wale ambao wakiona tukijipanga wanakasirika, wanaleta makasiriko, hawataki Muluya ainuke juu, si ndio? Na mimi nimesema, nimejitolea, wakati huu lazima Muluya afike kwa ile meza, wapende wasipende, si ndio? Mambo ya kupangwa ilikwisha 2022. 2027 kwenda mbele, tunajipanga watu wetu, si ndio? Sisi mkoa wa Magharibi umaskini umekita mizizi huku. Factory zote zetu zimefanya nini? Zimekufa, si ndio? Mumiazi ilikufa, Nzoia imekufa, kila kitu imekufa, si ndio? Sisi tunafanya kazi ya kuchimbia watu makaburi, kupalilia mahindi ya watu, kukuwa watchmen Nairobi, kukuwa mayaya Nairobi. Umaskini umetumaliza na tuko watu wengi, si ndio? Tufunge hivi, tufunge. Nikisema mnakata mnasema Tawe, si ndio? Haya, twende watu yangu ya Londa. Umaskini, ukosefu wa ajira, njaa, kubaguliwa. Asante sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
Now, people will be wondering, why is Natembeya becoming so popular, even after being questioned on the matter of corruption at DCI? Then when he gets back home, he's being received as a king. Why is he gaining this popularity? Why is he shaking the Luya politics? That is the question people are asking. And of course, that is what I want us to go deeper and look into. But before we go into this discussion, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Before Natembeya was arrested, there was something Natembeya was pushing for. It was the issue of rejecting poor governance. Natembeya was against that. Natembeya was leading Tawe movement, and the Tawe was spreading like bushfire before one term came in. So tuko na Tawe, tuko na one term. They all mean one thing. It is rejection. So Natembeya was literally calling for a protest vote against this regime. Then Rigathi Gachagua is calling for a protest, one term, mtu aende nyumbani. So the reason why people are receiving Natembeya in a huge crowd, it is because Natembeya was the mouthpiece of many silent majority who did not have someone to speak for them. And therefore, Natembeya was qualifying to be their voice. So Natembeya was speaking to our problems. He was our voice. And when he was arrested, whether there is a case or no case, the first thing that comes to the people's mind is that it is witch hunt, because he has been questioning this government. That is what they believed. Witch hunt, nothing else. And so, anything that happens to Natembeya in the hands of police and this government, the blame was going to the regime, the president, and his government. So, I can tell you today, the crowd that has received George Natembeya in Kakamega, in Bungoma, and Trans Nzoia, it only means one thing for William Ruto: protest. This is the crowd that is against this kind of leadership that Ruto is offering. They were so much unhappy with what Natembeya was subjected to. So the people he is seeing there, they are protesting, welcoming Natembeya, joining him at a time when the government has been on his neck. It is just a sign of protest against this government. So the popularity Natembeya is getting today, is as a result of his resilience to speak truth to this government. And so he has the nodding of the people. Today we can say that this regime, knowingly or unknowingly, they have put Natembeya on the national map. Today, when we speak national politics in this country, we cannot forget to speak about George Natembeya. Because Natembeya has a following in Kakamega, he has a following in Bungoma, Trans Nzoia is home, Vihiga is ready for Natembeya. So he is already on the map. Our politics is local. So we start from home. Tukisonga huko mbele. So we can say that due to the tormenting that Natembeya went through, the frustration, the attempted embarrassment on Natembeya by the government, it has turned into a blessing to Natembeya. The government was interested in embarrassing Natembeya, exposing him in the public, showing off in public while he is on handcuffs. That embarrassment has turned into acceptance, popularity for George Natembeya. So it is a blessing. It is a blessing in disguise for George Natembeya. Wewe ulikuwa na nia ya kumwaibisha, aibu imebadilika ikawa baraka. The intention of humiliating him has turned into something else. Instead of people seeing Natembeya as a corrupt person, as a failed governor, as a person they should associate with, Natembeya has become the darling of many. There are those who had no interest in supporting Natembeya. But the moment Natembeya suffered and they got to know why, some are changing their mind and they're listening to George Natembeya. As they listen, Natembeya has a message. This message is not in interest of supporting William Ruto. It is against anyone who is supporting William Ruto. That's why he's saying Natembeya, sorry, that's why he's saying Speaker of National Assembly. He's talking about Wetangula. He's saying Wetangula tawe, njaa tawe, umaskini tawe. Natembeya, Wetangula is a William Ruto's ally. Today wanasema tawe. So, that is now the situation. That is now what is happening. So, mambo yako hivyo kule Kakamega, Bungoma na Trans Nzoia. Amekuja kwa vishindo. Kuna wale ma-MC wanafikiria kumbandua kwa uongozi wachache, lakini pia kuna wale ambao walikuwa na yeye wakampokea kule kwa airport. So he has his people. So instead of shaming Natembeya, the government has been completely embarrassed because it has turned into celebration. The attempt to arrest him, embarrass him, has turned into celebration of George Natembeya. If Natembeya was supposed to go silent, he has the people. Now, I don't know this, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.